A very good morning to our esteemed guests, participants and faculty members, and welcome to the inaugural of Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament, South Goa Nodal District. Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament is an initiative aimed at realizing India's aspiration of becoming a developed nation by its centennial year of independence 2047. I am Mrs. Nadia Barasho, Assistant Professor from the Department of Civil Engineering, and it is my distinct pleasure to be your host this morning. We acknowledge the presence of our distinguished guests, including Shri Vijay Sardesai, MLA Fatorda Constituency, Shri Damodar Shirodkar, Chairperson, Marga Municipal Council, Shri Kalidas Gatwal, Deputy Director, Nehru Yuva Kendra. We also have with us Shri Piyush Desai, Youth Advisory Council Member to Union Youth Minister, State Coordinator for My Bharat. We are honoured to have with us our Director, Reverend Father Kennedy Cruz, who is an inspiration to all of us. We are also pleased to have with us our judges, Ms. Nelly Rodriguez, Mr. Basil Fernandez, Father Austin Fernandez, Ms. Diana Fernandez, and Mr. Kishan Mangeshkar. We are delighted to have with us Mr. Satish Kapurkar, Coordinator, Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament, South Goa, DBCE, and Professor Harrison Kota, NSS Presiding Officer, DBCE. As we water this plant today at this inaugural function, we symbolize our commitment to nurturing young minds. Just as this plant will grow with care and nourishment, so too our future generations flourish with guidance, education and support. To open this event, I request Professors Satish Kapurkar and Harrison Kota to escort the dignitaries to water the plant.
Come. One more boy participant. Please come.
As rightly said by Audrey Hepburn, to plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Going forward with this thought, we would like to present a pot to our chief guest for today, Shri Vijay Sardesai. Our guest of honor, Shri Damodar Shirodkar. Our Director, Father Kennedy Cruz. Shri Kalidas Gatwal, Deputy Director, Nehru Yuva Kendra. Professor Satish Kapurkar, Professor Harrison Kota, and Mr. Piyush Desai. Thank you, students. I now request the director to kindly address the gathering.
A very good morning to all of you present here. It is an honor and a privilege to be standing here before you and welcome you to the Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament, where Don Bosco College of Engineering are partnering with the Ministry of Youth and Sports Affairs, Government of India, along with the Nehru Yuva Kendra and NSS cell to host the Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament for South Goa Nodal District. I take this opportunity also to welcome in our midst our chief guest, our very own Honorable MLA of the Fatorda constituency, Shri Vijay Sardesai. Welcome, sir. And our guest of honor, Shri Damodar Shirodkar, Chairperson of Margao Municipal Council. Welcome, sir. And together with them, I also welcome in our midst the dignitaries from our partnering organizations, the Department of Sports and Youth Affairs, the Nehru Yuva Kendra, and the NSS cell. Other dignitaries present, youngsters and you, my dear friends. The Viksit Bharat 2047 initiative seeks to evolve India into a developed nation by its centennial year of independence, 2047. The forward-looking plan focuses on inclusive growth and sustainable development with effective governance. Key to the transformation is the active participation of India's youth, who are seen as both the agents and the recipients of change. And we can say truly, youth, you are the future. Own it, take responsibility and work toward it. And this explains the why and the what of your presence here in this place. As such, initiatives and platforms of the youth, voice of youth are crafted to channel their creativity, energy and ideas, and these must align with their aspirations to national development goals. The Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament embodies the vision articulated by our Prime Minister way back in 2017, when he called for the emergence of 1 lakh young leaders to take the country forward. His vision was rooted in the belief that India's youth are not just the beneficiaries of development, but also the architects of the future. Inspired by this clarion call, this year's Youth Parliament has been reimagined and expanded, aligning with the Viksit Bharat 2047 vision to prepare a new generation of dynamic, solution-oriented and policy-aware youth leaders. This transformation reflects a more structured approach to youth engagement in policy making, governance and national discourse. With a multi-tiered structure spanning district, state and national levels, this event aims to provide young voices with a formal platform to deliberate on pressing national issues, interact with policymakers, and contribute meaningfully to India's development journey. Well, my dear friends, the journey has begun. We have miles to go and promises to keep. So with the help of God, let us put our best foot forward and take our country India to greater heights, so that when the day and time comes, each of us who are present here, if we are present then, can truly say, we have done it. Our dreams have become a reality. Thank you for your patient listening, and I wish you and all of us who are agents of change the very best. God bless you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Father, for your encouraging words and a warm welcome. Shri Kalidas Katwal will now provide us with an overview of the event.
आजच्या या विकसित भारत युथ पार्लमेंटाचे चीफ गेस्ट, डायनेमिक MLA, and he is perfect guest for this program. Perfect in the sense, हो जो प्रोग्राम जो आसा युथ पार्लमेंट म्हणजे युथ वॉइस इन पार्लमेंट, गोयच्या विधानसभेतलो वॉइस विजय सरदेसाई. आमकां सगळ्यांक एक मॉडेल ह्या प्रोग्रामा खातीर, एक आयडियल स्पीकर कसो आसचो काय म्हणून. सो आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे चीफ गेस्ट MLA विजय सरदेसाई, गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर चेअरपर्सन ऑफ मारगांव म्युनिसिपालिटी दामोदर शिरोडकर, Father Kinley De Cruz, and all the dignitaries on the dais. साधारण आता व्यवस्थेने सगळे सांगला, the purpose and everything he has explained. This program is in 3 phases. It starts from district. Already we have done exercise in North Goa yesterday in Goa University. It's going on. It's a 2-day exercise. We have identified, we have actually invited videos, 1-minute videos, and from that videos, we have received more than 150 videos in North Goa and also in the South Goa. Out of that videos, we have selected around 100 and 120. Here also we have identified 120 youngsters for to express their voice. So this is the district level, and at this level, at district level, 10 best speakers will be selected. Again, in the North 10 and South 10, this 20 will go to state level. But state level, competition will be in Goa Assembly. So you will get a chance, the top 20, that's the top 10 from South Goa will get chance to Vidhan Sabha. Vidhan Sabha, पावपाक एकदा निवडून येवचो पडटा. You have to contest and get elected, then you will get chance to go there. But the top 10 आसतले पळय from South Goa, तांकां assembly मेरेन वचपाक मेळटलें. विधानसभा जातली आता, आमचे 3 दिसांचे सेशन आसा. आय एम ट्रायिंग इमिजिएटली, म्हणजे 27-28 डेट मेळटा तशी पळयता. स्पिकरा कडेन विचारला जाता जाल्यार रोखडीच जातली आमकां. And top 3 will be selected at state level Goa. And that 3 will go to national level. And national level वतले तुमकां पार्लमेंटाचो फोटो दिसता आमच्या बॅनराचेर. So it's a youth parliament, and actually national parliament will be at New Delhi, at national parliament. So that top 3 आसतले तांकां परत एक ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी मेळटली की दिल्ली मेरेन वचपाक. थंय आमचे प्रायम मिनिस्टर स्वतः कार्यक्रमाक आसतले. आम्ही एक ट्राय करता की आमचे गोयचे विधानसभेचे मुख्यमंत्री जे असतात गोयचे ते आसचे, स्पीकर आसचे, ऑपोजिशन लीडर आसचे आमच्या स्टेट लेवलच्या प्रोग्रामा खातीर. सो त्या टॉप 3 जे वतले आमचे हो कार्यक्रम जायती वर्सां हो चालूच कंटिन्युअस प्रोसेस दिसता. पण काय लास्ट इयर फ्रॉम कोविड ऑनवर्ड्स हो प्रोग्राम जो आसा तो व्हर्च्युअल जाता. बट दीस इयर सेंट्रलसून डिसिजन घेतले की हो एक्चुअली प्रोग्राम जावचो आनी सो डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल यू आर गेटिंग ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी. अदरवायज द सेम प्रोसेस आम्ही तुमचो व्हिडिओ घेतला तसो ते तुमचे थंयसून घरा कडसून उलयताले आनी आमी आयकताले आनी सिलेक्शन करून धाडटाले. पण दीस इयर तुमकां एक बरी संधी मेळटा हांगासर. अगेन वी आर गेटिंग अ गुड ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी. आता उलयता आसतना कारण काल आमी थंय डिस्कशन करताले की जे कॉम्पिटिशन जाता वी आर नॉट सॅटिस्फायड फ्रॉम यंगस्टर्स. एक वॉयस येवंक जाय, आवाज येवंक जाय म्हणून कालूय आमी थंयसून पॅनल जे आसा आनी एक सांगपाचें म्हणजे ज्युरी जी आसा ती थारायल्या दिल्ली. स्टेट लेवलच्या ज्युरीक गव्हर्नर ऑर स्पीकर ऑफ असेंब्ली ज्युरी ताचो आसतलो. देन सेक्रेटरी स्पोर्ट्स अँड युथ अफेअर एक ज्युरी आसतलो असे थारायल्ले आसात. ह्या हाचे खातीर डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवला खातीर नेली रॉड्रिक्स पळय आसा म्हणटकीर ज्यांनी ह्या हातून काम केलां अशे डिस्ट्रिक्ट जिल्हा परिशदे आसतले, MLAs आसतले अशे बरे ज्युरीज हांगासर आसात. आनी टॉप 10 खरेंच आय एम हॅपी दॅट की बरो रिस्पॉन्स सगळ्या यंगस्टरा कडसून मेळ्ळो आसा आमकां. आनी ह्या कार्यक्रमाचे बरें वैशिश्ट्य म्हणजे की विजय बाब हांगासर आसात म्हणटकीर ते तोफ जावन थंयसरसून जे असेंब्लीक म्हणजे जे एक्सपेक्टेड आसात की आमी म्हणटा वॉयस ऑफ सादारणता बरें सांगले वॉयस ऑफ यूथ म्हणून हो वॉयस ऑफ यूथ आसा. उलयात म्हणटा आमी. आतां आमी उलोवंक जाय, उलय तूं कितें उलयचें हें तुमी ठरय. पण आमी सांगता कारण लास्ट 30 years I am working as a district. Prior I was a district officer. Now I am deputy director. Nehru Yuva Kendra, Ministry of Sports and Youth Affairs. हेच करता. From youth leadership, personality development, we are promoting youngsters as a leader. तुवें खंय वचो तुवें धरोवपाचो. म्हाका याद जाता अशाच प्रोग्रामाक नेहरू युवा केंद्राच्या 1996 डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत एक युथ क्लबाचो प्रेसिडेंट म्हणून आयलो आमचे. म्हाका याद जाता इन 1994 वेन आय जॉइन दीस ऑफिस रमेश तवडकर ताच्या गांवांतल्या युथ क्लबाचो प्रेसिडेंट म्हणून नेहरू युवा केंद्रांत आयिल्लो. नांवां घेवंक गेल्यार कितलींशीं जातात आमचे कडेन. आता 3 डेप्युटी कलेक्टर आसात जे व्हॉलंटियर्स ऑफ नेहरू युवा केंद्र म्हणून काम करताले. ह्या नेहरू युवा केंद्रात तेन्ना कांय जाण विचारतात नेहरू आनी नेहरूचें नांव आनी नेहरून कितें केलां नेहरू युवा केंद्राक काय म्हणून. तेन्ना हांव प्रकर्शान सांगता ह्या गोंयांत एक मुख्यमंत्री नेहरू युवा केंद्रान दिला जो नेहरू युवा केंद्राच्या युथ लिडरशिपीच्या प्रोसेसांतून आयला. पयर एक विधानसभेचो कोणी एक प्रश्न विचारलेलो तूं बरो उलयता मरे आनी नेहरू युवा केंद्रातून आयला. ताणें सांगलें येस आय एम प्राऊडली सेइंग हांव नेहरू युवा केंद्राच्या प्रोसेसांतून आयला. इट्स अ गुड थिंग आनी बरें दिसता म्हाका एक स्पीकर गोंयच्या असेंब्लीचो युथ क्लबाचो प्रेसिडेंट आनी अशाच प्रोसेसांतून आयला. ताणें फुडें खंय वचपाचें ताणें धरोवपाचें. नेहरू युवा केंद्रांतले कितलेशेच यंगस्टर आसात. विजय बाब तुमचे MLA आशिल्ले जयेश साळगांवकर हे नेहरू युवा केंद्रांतल्याच प्रोसेसांतले असे कितलेशेच आयल्यात. आनी आय एम ऑल्सो एक्सपेक्टिंग आय एम होपफुल दॅट ती ह्याय प्रोसेसांतून नेलीबाई नेहरू युवा केंद्राच्या प्रोसेसा कडेन एक फेमिलियर अशें नेहरू युवा केंद्राच्या प्रोसेसांत आनी NSS जे आसा ही युथ लिडर प्रमोट करता. आनी टुगेदर वी आर ऑर्गनायझिंग दीस इव्हेंट एट डिस्ट्रिक्ट स्टेट अँड नॅशनल लेवल. आय होप दॅट की एक आमकां विजय बाब आयकपाक मेळटलो तुमकां सगळ्यांक मॉडेल कसो आसूंक जाय काय म्हणून. वेदर ही हॅज सर्वड इन रुलिंग पार्टी ऑपोजिशन पार्टी. रुलिंग पार्टीन आसल्यारूय कारण एक बरे स्पीकर जातात. हांवें म्हणिल्लें की आमचे ह्या भागांतले आमदार दिगंबर कामत तांकांय हांवें आपोवचें म्हणून कारण ते एक तोफ ताची एक स्टायल आसा उलोवपाची ती आमकां विजय बाबाची एक स्टायल आसा. सगळ्यो स्टायल्स जे आसात त्यो आमकां समजूंक जाय आमकां इतरांक. आनी त्या खातीर आजचो एक कार्यक्रम आसा एक बरो कार्यक्रम एक बरो आवाज युथांचो आसा हो हांव म्हणटा की विधानसभे मेरेन पावतलो आनी तो आवाज परत आमकां आमच्या देशाक पावपा खातीर निश्चितूच. कारण हांव एक सदांच म्हणत आयला की युथ प्रोसेसांत जे आसात तेच फुडें असेंब्ली आनी पार्लमेंटा मेरेन वचूंक जाय. विजय बाब हांव जाणा तसो तो एका स्टुडंट मुवमेंटांतलो आणि स्टुडंट मोव्हमेंटाक लीड करता तेच कारण आजच्या असेंब्लीन पळयलेले स्टुडंट मोव्हमेंटातले थंय आसात थंय बसलेले आसात म्हणटकीर 31 हांव उलयतना म्हणटा नेहरू युवा केंद्राच्या प्रोसेसांतलो 31 आमदार विधानसभेत पावूंक जाय पावलो आनी मुख्यमंत्री जालो हांव परत म्हणटा की NSS आणि नेहरू युवा केंद्राच्या प्रोसेसांतलो 31 पार्लमेंटान खासदारूय म्हणून पावूंक जाय तुमच्या सारक्या आणि म्हाका दिसता दिस इज द रायट प्रोसेस फॉर सिलेक्शन ऑफ ऑडिटर्स कसो आसूंक जाय काय म्हणून आमकां केन्ना केन्ना खंत जाता की नॅशनल लेवलाचेर आमच्या पार्लमेंटान जे वयता तो आवाज एक बुलंद आवाज जावंक जाय म्हणून आणि तो आवाज निश्चितूच ह्या कार्यक्रमांतल्यान तुमच्या रुपान आमकां मेळटलो अशी आस्त धरता आमकां देव बरें करूं.
Thank you, sir. I now call upon Professor Harrison Kota to introduce the judges for this event.
Respected Chief Guest, Honorable MLA of Fatorda Constituency, Shri Vijay Sardesai, Chairperson of Marga Municipal Council, Shri Damodar Shirudkar, our respected Director, Father Kinley, and all the other dignitaries on the days and off the days, respected guests, dear participants. It is my privilege to introduce the jury panel for this Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament, South Goa Nodal District. As the Kalidas has rightly said, 10 participants from this selected 120 participants will be sent to the State Assembly for the state level round. So it's a great task to the jury members to select these 10 participants. So we have selected esteemed personalities as judges for this South Goa Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament. The first judge is Ms. Nelly Rodriguez, whom we all know. She has served as a chemistry lecturer for 36 years at MES College, Higher Secondary School, Zuarinagar, later serving as a principal, and after retiring now currently serving as a manager at MES. She was elected 4 times as the Zilla Panchayat member and twice as chairperson of South Goa ZP, a record which is really hard to break, I suppose. She was elected thrice as the president of Goa Panchayat Mahila Shakti Abhiyan and currently serves as the administrator of the same. Due to her outstanding social work, she is a recipient of many awards, including the prestigious Yashoda Mini Puraskar Award and the Orchid Award for Women Achiever. Let us welcome amidst us Ms. Nelly Rodriguez. Welcome. Our second judge for today is Mr. Basilio Fernandez, who is the Sarpanch of Village Panchayat of Kamulli. He has been serving as the Sarpanch for past 20 years. He has been constantly working towards the upliftment of the village of Kamulli. We welcome you, sir, and ministers. The third judge for this event is Father Austin Fernandez, who is the director of Don Bosco Youth Services. He is currently actively working in empowering the youth and bringing out the best in them. Father, we welcome you, ministers. Our fourth judge is Mr. Kishan Mangeshkar, who is a civil engineer and is currently working as a business development officer at Infra Market. He actively engages with the youth, constantly motivating and guiding them towards excellence. Welcome. Our fifth judge is Ms. Diana Fernandez, who is a senior reporter at the Navin Times. She's yet to come. Okay, so we'll felicitate her later on. So these are the 5 judges. Let us once again welcome all our judges. Thank you.
I now request our guest of honor, Shri Damodar, to address the gathering.
Honorable Prime Minister of India, आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदीजी हांच्या संकल्पनेन तयार जाल्ली विकसित भारत युथ पार्लमेंट ह्या सुवाळ्याक गोंय विधानसभेतले धडाडीचे आमदार जशे घाटवाळ सरान म्हणला की रुलिंग पार्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर असले म्हणून जायना तितले ऑपोजिशनय स्ट्रॉंग आसचे पडटा आनी तो रोल विजय सरदेसाय विधानसभेत निभयता. म्हाजे वेले सगळे मानेस्त डायरेक्टर एंड फादर किनली डिक्रूज, डेप्युटी डायरेक्टर बाब कालिदास, हेर माने सगळ्यांची नाव घेना मुखार बशिल्ली नेली सरपंच, सगळे डिस्टिंग्विश गेस्ट. म्हाका दिसता अत्यंत महत्वाचो very important program. What I personally feel, I have attended many programs. कालिदास बाबा खबर आसतले की तांच्या पयर गोंय विधानसभेक विजयाक कळपाक लागून सुद्दां डॉन बॉस्कोच्या सगळ्या स्टुडंटांनी असेंब्ली पयर करून दाखयली. एक गोष्ट सांगता, म्हजो चलो ह्या कॉलेजीत शिकता भरत शिरोडकर. म्हाका ताणें फोन केलो 11:30. पप्पा म्हणून तुका गुड न्यूज आसा. हांवें कसली गुड न्यूज रे? आपल्याक बरो कॉलेजीन सिलेक्ट केला की असेंब्ली करपाक, आनी कसलो रोल प्ले करता तूं? सीएमाचो कसलो? आपल्याक बरो ऑपोजिशनाक घालून ऑपोजिशन लिडर म्हणून आपल्याक रोल करपाक लायला. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स हांव सदांच मानत आयला की राजकारणान जे करून पॉलिटिक्सान लोक येतात हे शिकलेले लोक येवंक जाय. हिंदुस्तानचा एक नामनेचो सिंगर आशिल्लो SP बालसुब्रमण्यम, हू इज ऑल ओव्हर इंडिया थर्ड आयिल्लो इंजिनियरिंगाक. ही हॅज पास हिज इंजिनियरिंग डिग्री एंड ही गॉट द थर्ड रँक इन इंडिया. ही बिकेम द टॉप मोस्ट एंड मोस्ट क्लासिकल सिंगर. SP बाबा, ही इज नो मोर नाव. देर आर लॉट्स ऑफ पीपल. हांगा सगळे स्टुडंट्स बशिल्ले आसात. इंजिनियर करून प्रोफेशन करपाक जाय तें जायच, पूण अशें खंयच देवान म्हणयलें ना, कोणेच म्हणयलें ना की बाय प्रोफेशन करून पॉलिटिकल फील्ड चूज करप ना, अशेंय म्हणलें ना. टुमारो तुमचे मदींतलो कोणी बरो सिव्हिल इंजिनियर समज जालो आनी बाय फ्युचर इज लायक टू चूज द पॉलिटिकल फील्ड, नो हार्म इन दॅट. कारण अशें एक हें केल्लें वतलें की हांव बाबा सिव्हिल इंजिनियर बरो समाजात बरो शिकिल्लो बरो जाणकार आशिल्लो भुरगो राजकारणाक गेलो. आतां सरान म्हळें की ज्या तरेन विजय बाब ऑपोजिशनाचो रोल ते निभयतात, पूण ज्या तरेन ते विधानसभेत प्रश्न मांडटात, एक लोकांक उर्बाई येता ती विधानसभा पळोवन की खंयचे पॉयंट्स मांडप आनी खंयचे पॉयंट्स काडप आनी खंयचे जनरल परफेक्शन पब्लिकाचे खंयचे पॉयंट्साचेर फोकस दिवप, हे काम ते करतात. थोडे वायट म्हणटा आसतले, थोडे बरेय म्हणटा आसतले. हांव तर सदांच आमी रुलिंगान आसात, तो ऑपोजिशन आसा, पूण आमचे रिलेशन आज पर्यंत बरें आसा. की पर्सनल थिंकिंग सगळें पॉझिटिव्ह आसत जाल्यार जग सगळें पॉझिटिव्ह हाजेर वता. आनी त्याच संकल्पनेचेर हो प्रोग्राम आसा. ह्या प्रोग्रामाचेर चड कांय उलयना. टू ऑर्गनायज दीस इव्हेंट हांवें थँक्स फादर एंड डायरेक्टर फॉर ऑर्गनायझिंग सच अ गुड इव्हेंट. असले म्हाका दिसता आयच्या जनरेशनाक भुरग्यांक नॉर्मली इन दीस इरा mostly they are focusing 90% their mind on WhatsApp and mobile. न्हिदता मोबाईल, जेवता मोबाईल, ब्रेकफास्ट करता मोबाईल, स्टडी करता मोबाईल. हांव म्हजे घरान पयलीं पळयता, मागीर दुसऱ्या कडेन पळयता. सो प्लीज आय एम रिक्वेस्टिंग ऑल द स्टुडंट्स, प्लीज फोकस ऑन युअर कॅरियर 90%. प्लीज इन युअर लाईफ एंड इन युअर मोबाईल, इन युअर लाईफ ओनली 10%. दिस इज माय सजेशन टू यू ऑल. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom and your advice. I now request our chief guest, Shri Vijay Sardesai, to kindly address the gathering.
विकसित भारत युथ पार्लमेंट हे आज डॉन बॉस्कोन जे घडोवन हाडला. हांगा हाजीर आशिल्ले मडगांव म्युनिसिपालिटीचे चेअरपर्सन म्हजो इश्ट बाब दामू शिरोडकर, फादर किनले क्रूज, Director of Don Bosco College of Engineering, Harrison Kotha, the Bab Kalidas Ghatwal, by Nelly, by Bab Basil, Piyush Desai, Bab Kishan, and participants in the Miller. I'll speak in a mix of English and Konkani. First thing is this concept of Viksit Bharat 2047. What is Viksit Bharat 2047? It is to make India a developed nation. What are we now? We are a developing nation. So we want to upgrade the status of our nation to be a developed nation. We are talking about 5 top economies of the world, a 5 trillion economy. All these things are what? At one time, when your parents were young, population was a problem. India's population was a problem. Today we call it human resource potential. So before Narendra Modi became Prime Minister, India was supposed to be a young country. So what is a young country? Where majority of the population of India was less than 35 years of age. So we had something called the demographic dividend. And the concept given by people who are academicians as well as those in the social field was that the demographic dividend needs to be harnessed. Means what? Means power has to be given to the youth. The youth are not only the agents of change, but also the beneficiaries of change. Which means change has to happen. Which means India is not Viksit. Let us accept the reality first. That we are not a developed nation. We want to get developed. By when? By 2047. Father Kinley said how many of us will be there by then is also a question. But in Goa, 55% of Goa in the next election in 2027 is going to be less than 45 years of age. This is a statistic. And therefore the focus on youth is not only for making Goa Viksit in 2047, but is also for political interest. Because it's a big vote bank. And you have to look at every vote bank. Why should you not? And that vote bank also does not have to believe in you. The vote bank has to understand. You as the youth have to understand that these programs are done to keep you in line. To keep you aligned to the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister, which Father Kinley had talked about. Why should you align with his vision? The youth don't have to align with anybody's vision. The youth have to be there to have their own vision. What is their own vision? Why can't they have their own vision of how India will develop before 2047? Why not? I'll give you a small example. Nowadays, Trump has become the President of United States. Our Prime Minister went there. We were not giving an entry to Starlink, Elon Musk's satellite. But then suddenly Jio tied up with them, Airtel tied up with them. And our Prime Minister used to talk about lakhs of kilometers of, fiber optic cable being set up in the most rural parts of our country. Has now said, no, to have rural connectivity, we need Starlink. So where are we thinking? We are taking 10 steps forward and 40 steps backward. We could have done everything by Starlink. Why did you go to put up all those fiber optic cable and spend thousands of crores of rupees? Why was it a target? Think of this. I am giving you the dissenting view. Understand one thing, for any parliament to survive, or for any assembly to survive, it is the opposition that is the spice. If everybody starts speaking one language, it's no longer a democracy. It is a dictatorship. And India is slowly becoming a dictatorship, where you have to align with one vision. Why should you align with one vision? You should have your own vision. You should have your own view. And then let academicians and then let history decide what is the right view. But you have to think. You cannot be brainwashed. What my colleague Mr. Damu Shirodkar has said is right. The WhatsApp university brainwashes you. तुझी तकल्यांचे सगळे काडटा तुका सांगता कितें की हिस्ट्री ही कोण तरी नवो हिस्ट्री बरयता तो घालता सामके फ्लड करता हे इंटरनेट आनी WhatsApp आनी तुका दिसता ती हिस्ट्री ती म्हणून. So a different version of history is being taught to you. Not taught to you by the WhatsApp university. Many times my wife tells me something. Hey, अशें आयला तशें आयला. म्हणजे खंयचें खंय वाचलें? WhatsAppचेर वाचलें. नॉर्मली आतां सगळे वाचतात मोबायलाचेर. खंय वाचला पयलीं सांग म्हणून. पुस्तकान वाचल्यार चड व्हॅल्यू आहा. तूं WhatsApपान वाचला, कोणे तरी तें केलां आनी तुजे कानान घाला. खूब पॉसिबिलिटी आसता. सो आज भुरग्यांनी कितें चिंतपाची गरज आहा. लेट अस नाव थिंक अबाउट. यू विल से आयला ऑपोजिशन सरकाराक कातरबाजी करपाक आयला. हांव कातरबाजीच करूंक येवना. फॉर वन, Narendra Modi is a very intelligent politician. He has understood that his votes belong to the youth. And if he gives the youth or keeps the youth in one line, if they consider him youthful enough to lead, keep leading, then he keeps getting elected. So it's the right logic. So it's not wrong. Secondly, creating youth leaders is important. Because just like what the mayor of Margao has said, it is important that leaders are educated. You can't send uneducated leaders just because they have money or they have muscle or because they come from a particular family and they want to make their children MLAs, they want to make their wives MLAs. Mahila means who? This guy's wife, that fellow's sister. No. Let them come from the grass root. This is important. So if leaders are created, Nehru Yuva Kendra has done it. Nehru also created a lot of good things. Today you see the WhatsApp, Nehru is the most biggest image that is being tarnished is of Nehru on the WhatsApp or on the internet. It looks like Nehru did everything that was bad. See, Nehru was a person who actually took steps. What was Baba atomic research? It was a step towards making India a nuclear nation. And being a nuclear nation is a nuclear deterrent. A nuclear deterrent is, offense is the best form of defense. It's to make your country so strong that nobody fools around with you. Making those Hirakud Dam or the Bakranangal project, this is irrigation. It's about green revolution. Bringing Amul is about creating a white revolution. Milk. Who are the 70% of India? It's supposed to be farmers. Today you see farmers are in the streets agitating in Punjab. So the issue is that the representative section of our society is not getting justice. And who's going to speak for them? It's the youth that have to speak for them. Because the moment you start getting grey hair, I've also got grey hair, I've colored it in now. The moment you start getting responsibilities, you start having a family and all this, your vision, your speech is aligned with your compulsions. Danu Shirodkar cannot speak about lineage or family coming in politics because he can't do it. It will hit him locally. Or he may believe it, but he won't be able to speak it. So, who will be able to speak? His son will be able to speak that. Because his son is comparatively not polluted. His mind is of conviction, not of convenience. The unfortunate part in Indian politics today, or in the Indian sociological field, is that youth are thinking that it is more about convenience than conviction. You have an agitation where a professor gives papers to his girlfriend and you don't have an agitation as yet. Who's getting upset is the politicians or the governor or the government. Where are the youth? Should have burned down the university. What is it? University has done a high wash and sent it to the government. The government is not believing. The government is saying that they are appointing a judge. Because a professor had a girlfriend. No problem having a girlfriend. But don't give her the paper. Not steal somebody's this. I also got married not through an engagement. I also got married by a love marriage. Now it's not banned in India. But you don't break somebody's lock, steal the paper and give it to your girlfriend. And then the youth don't speak at all anything about it. How come? Is this a sign of Viksit? Are we getting developed? Or are we being silenced? Not to speak against the ills that are plaguing our society. So first thing, believe in what you speak. For every good speaker, I am not a good speaker, I am telling you. I have never participated in the elocution contest. I have been a person who used to write and give things to politicians. Till a time, I was thrown right on the stage and I had to speak. And then I speak. हांव जर मिक्स भाजी करता, कोंकणी घालता, इंग्लीश घालता, जाल्यार तितलो म्हळ्यार सडकच्या भाशा जी नुस्त्या मार्केटान समजूंक शकता, ते गोंयचे जनतेक कळपा खातीर सरकार कसो चुकता ते स्थानीक कोंकणी भाशेन सांगपाक ट्राय करता. हे सगळें मिक्स आहा. पूण हे मेन जर यशस्वी स्पीकर जातलो, आय एम नॉट सेईंग सॅटिस्फॅक्शन तुका मेळपाक जाय की आपल्यान भाशण मारलें ते आपूण कितें शिकला आनी आपूण कितें बिलीव करता तें आपूण उलयलो म्हणून. प्रोफेसर सांगता म्हणून उलोवंक ना म्हणून. इट इज नॉट समबडी एल्सीज विजन एंड अलाइन विथ हिज विजन. नो, स्पीक वॉट यू बिलीव इन. But before what you believe in, make a study. See, I make it a point. You have given me a lot of compliments that I am a good speaker and all that in the assembly. I don't speak what I have not studied. I just don't speak काळी जीभ लायली ताळ्याक म्हणजे आमचे कोंकणीन म्हण आहा ती हांव करना. जर हांव सब्जेक्ट शिकूंक ना जाल्यार हांव ते सब्जेक्टाचेर उलयना. आनी ते सब्जेक्टाचेर जर हाफ नॉलेज आहा जाल्यार ती सगळ्यांत चड डेंजरस. ती हाफ नॉलेज आसल्यार हांव तोंडाक लॉक मारता and ulayt na. Till the time I am well aware as to what the subject is. And to be well aware, you have to put in effort. And I congratulate the speakers who are coming out today. But don't speak what your teachers expect you to speak. Speak what you want to speak. Speak what you believe in. Whatever they may tell you, whatever they may tell me, the GDP growth is going down. Recession is coming. China is generations ahead of us. If I say China is generations ahead of us, you will say, no, this guy is anti-national. No. Accept reality. Compare us with regard to the world, to the bigger countries of the world which are developed. We should develop and compete with them. We can't be competing with Pakistan. See, Pakistan is buy one, take one free. Will you take it? It's a problem. What the people are doing today, what is the flavor of the season today, is the politics of hate. These are speeches of hate. Hate speeches are in fashion. Speak against Aurangzeb and his tomb. Aurangzeb dead, gone, buried, nobody cares a damn for the tomb. Suddenly it's a subject in Maharashtra politics. Who's bothered about whose tomb? See, history has always been violent. I'm not justifying Aurangzeb or anybody. History has always been violent. Forget history, think of the future. Because it is when you think of the future. You can't be stuck with the past. No, Saint Francis Xavier came, he did conversion. So what? After that we are living together. See, Goa, and as a Goan, first thing, be proud that you are a Goan. First a Goan. Because a Goan, the standard of Goa is much above the standard of the country. Check our health parameters, check our socio-political parameters. We are a very concerned society. How do I get elected? My father was not a politician. I have got elected defeating the Congress, the BJP, whatever the parties. I have got elected as an independent. I have come up with my own party. I have still won, thanks to the voters of Fatorda. But the issue is that a person with no political lineage can still get elected in Goa. It doesn't happen in the rest of the country. They ask you which caste you belong to, which community you belong to. So merit does not have value. Today in Goa, jobs have been sold. Who the jobs were meant for? It was supposed to be the meritorious youth like you all. You will get a distinction in your exams, but you will fail in the government test. Is that okay? And you won't talk about it? Is that right? I have come here to provoke you to think. I have not come here to make you feel nice. Father Kingley may regret calling me. But I have come here to provoke you, to think. Don't be in that comfort zone in this air condition. The education department has said that, they'll call students in April, when they won't have this air conditioned auditorium or hall or classroom. They'll be boiling. Children. The weak as adults don't want to come out on the street. And you're getting children on the street. And is that supposed to be a good policy? And nobody's supposed to criticize it. Is that right? So I, as the chief guest for today's function, for something that is the youth parliament, I am come to provoke you to think, to believe after you think, and then to talk that. Mahatma Gandhi had a slogan, Nirbhay Bano. Nirbhay Bano म्हणजे भिवू नाका. सत्यान तू पयली मान, सत्याक मान दी आणि ते उलय. जेजू क्रिस्तान बायबलान तेच सांगला. People who said, Galileo said that the world was round. They said it was made. They wanted to ostracize him. They said the world was square. So the whole world says it is square. You are not supposed to say it's square. Especially from a college which is in good Christian values and coming and doing technology, studying about technological advancement. That is very necessary to make India Viksit. There are many things in your college which are nowhere there in India. There are things like robotics, Mr. Zonara has done so much here. So, the point is, enterprise is something that we have to respect. New ideas which may not be in line with our vision. We as our age politicians may not even know what you are thinking of. But that is enterprise. That is about inventing something. That is about startups. The startups cannot survive without backing. So, we don't have a good policy about startups. We don't have a good policy about IT. You are producing IT engineers. Where are they going? Why they can't work in Goa? What's wrong with Goa? We know better English than the rest of India. So, if IT thrives in Bangalore, Hyderabad and Pune, why does it not thrive in Goa? What is wrong? Government policies are wrong. The people heading the ministries are not doing good enough. That is where we are wrong. We want to speak about that. Do you want to study? Your parents have invested so much in your future. You study and then what do you do? You go to Hyderabad. And then you say, Konkani kya bhao? Kida bachcho? Kide karwaita ne? Are nokre bhaya. Asa te tumhi vikta. Korab kida nahi? And tumhi ulojna, ami ulojna, mari poche chali bayra. Maka nokri naga laga. So why should I speak? Maka kidak padna. आमकां कित्याक पडना हो जो कन्सेप्ट आमच्या सोसायटीन आयला हो आमकां फुडाराक मारक पडटलो. आमी पयलीं आमची अस्मिताय राखूंक जाय. आमी गोंयकार म्हणून आमची आयडेंटिटी ती सेपरेट आहा. आमकां हिस्ट्री दुसरी आहा. कोंकणी आमची भास आनी भाशे वयल्यान आमकां आयडेंटिटी आहा. ताजे वयल्यान आमकां घटकराज जालें. ताजे खातीर आमी गोंयकार आनी कोंकणी स्पिकींग मनशाक प्रेफरन्स दिवंक जाय गोंयांत. हें जर गोंयांत जायना जाल्यार गोंय कसलें? आणि तुमकां मागीर येतलें वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन. कितें हांव कसो जिखता न्हू हांगा डॉन बॉस्को येवन ते लोकांक मेळटा जे मिसा करतात ते सांगता थंय रस्ते कर, थंय ड्रेन कर, ड्रेनीचेर फातरी घाल. तुमी म्हणटले आमदाराचें काम ना, गोंयांत तें आमदाराचें काम. हांवें एक दीस तुमकां सारकी खबर सांगना. एक नवोच आमदार जालो, एक हेल्पलायन म्हूण केली आनी व्हडलें भाशण दिलें. कसलें कितेंय काम आसल्यार सांगा म्हणून. बायल गो झगडटा जाल्यार पसून आमी भितर येवन सेटल करता. ओके भाशण मारलें, कोंकणो मारलो. पयल्याच दिसा आनी हांवें तेंच सांगतालो हांव 2 ते 4 आय बिलीव इन दीस कन्सेप्ट ऑफ सिएस्ता. इट्स सपोज वी हॅव इनहेरिटेड दॅट फ्रॉम द पोर्चुगीज बट दॅट्स द वे इट इज. इट्स सपोज टू बी गुड फॉर द हार्ट ऑल्सो. सो आय स्लीप maybe for 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever, power nap. But I put my phone off between 2 to 4. I don't keep it on, or I keep it on silent. So हांवें सांगलें 2 ते 4 मिनट हांव बंद आसता पूण रातचे 2 मिनट जावं आसता. जाय तेन्ना फोन करा म्हण तो नंबर घेतला. तो नंबर पयले दिसा म्हजे कडेन दवरलो, हेल्पलायन. पयल्याच दिसा म्हाका देडान फोन आयलो एकल्याचो. बाबा विजय सरदेसाय हेल्पलायन म्हणून आजूच जाल्या सांजे फंक्शन केलां. कितें जालें मातशें आपूण माडेलांतलो माडेल म्हणून आमचो एक वाडो आहा थंय म्हाजो थंय यो. आतां देड जालां रातचें, पावस पडटा. कितें जालें गाडी मातशी रोमल्या. आतां आमदाराचें काम हें चिंत तूं. गाडी रोमल्या हात लाय म्हणून ड्रायव्हर घरा गेला. वॉचमॅन आहा तो एजन्सीचो वॉचमॅन म्हळ्यार इज नॉट माय एम्प्लॉई, एजन्सीचो एम्प्लॉई. झक मारीत म्हळ्यार कितें करता गेलो. कापत बी घालून हें तें जॅकेट धुकल्ली गाडी स्टार्ट जाली. तो वता म्हणटा बाबा थँक्यू आं आपूण फेसबुकाचेर घालता आपूण सांताक्रूज सावन. बालदीस आयिल्लो फंक्शनाक आयिल्लो, फॅमिली फंक्शनाक. तो वोटर पसून म्हणलो अशें करून लोक निवडून येतात गोंयांत. हें पसून काम करचें पडटा. नथींग ग्रेट. पूण हे करतकच लोकांक दिसता बाबा वाकय कितें तरी क्वॉलिटी आहा किंवा काम जालें वयच मेळो न्ही मतां मेळ्ळ्यान न्हिदलो अशें न्ही म्हणून मागीर ते मत मारतात. वन नेशन वन इलेक्शनाक हें गरज ना. वन नेशन वन इलेक्शनाक सांगपाचें आपल्याक राम मंदीर बांदलें जालें सगळ्यांक हिंदुआंनी मत मारपाचें. डॉन बॉस्कोची ट्रेन गेली त्याच लायक तें जातलें आनी तें तुमकां सांगतालें वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन जाय म्हूण देशाक आमच्या देशाक. हांव बीजेपी बरोबर सरकाराक आशिल्लो तेन्ना ऑफिशियली हांवें वचून हें ओपोज केलां आनी आय बिकेम द सायनेशियर ऑफ एवरीबडीज आयज. ममता बॅनर्जी आयले ते ओपोज करपाक इलेक्शन कमिशनान हांवें वचून ओपोज केलें. म्हाका लोक विचारलो अरे आप तो बीजेपी के साथ में सरकार में मनोहर पर्रिकर मुख्यमंत्री आसलो. हांवें म्हणलें वो मुझे मालूम नहीं हम चीफ मिनिस्टर को बोला है. You have to speak your mind if you believe in this. See, local issues will be rubbed under the carpet. You will have no local issues and it is an impractical election. How can you have an election of panchayat, municipalities, Jilla, assembly, Lok Sabha on one same day? जातलें हेंच एक जावपाक इतलें जाता म्हाका आं. आनी ती ईव्हीएम आयल्या ती ईव्हीएमाचें कितें जाता तें कांय कळना. नवी एक्स्ट्रा वोट्स म्हणून आयल्यात की इलेक्शनाच्या 5 म्हयन्या पयलीं मतांच नाशिल्लीं वयर येतात. खंयचीं मतां हांगा रजिस्टर जाता आनी मागीर रिजल्ट जो येवंक शकनाशिल्लो तसो रिजल्ट येता आनी आमी उडीच गिळटात आनी म्हणटात पाड करून उलोवन कोणाक जाय कोणाक पडला दिना. हें कोणाक पडला आमकां म्हारग पडटलें. आनी जे मनसर तरणाटे उलयनात जे मनसर तरणाटे आपले कन्विक्शन दाखयनात कन्विनियन्सान उबी रावतात ते मनसर आमी विकसीत जावंक शकना. हें म्हजें ठाम माय बिलीफ इज व्हेरी स्ट्रॉंग. आनी सेकंड आहा आमी असेंब्लीन क्वेश्चन विचारतात मुख्यमंत्री आमकां उत्तर दितलो दिलें तर की ना दिस इज इन लायन विथ अवर विकसीत भारत गोल. केन्ना बाबा 47 आमी 27 खबरो उलयतात. तुका एक बरें लॉंग टर्म प्लॅनिंगाचे पळोवळान ताणें टार्गेट खंय घाला की 27 आमचे फादरान म्हणलें कितें तें इन्क्लुझिव्ह ग्रोथ सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट. कितें इन्क्लुझिव्ह ग्रोथ कोण इन्क्लुझिव्ह ग्रोथ जाता खंय जाता इन्क्लुझिव्ह ग्रोथ खंय जाता सस्टेनेबल डेव्हलपमेंट. जाल्यार हायकोर्ट कित्याक तुमचे अगेन्स्ट गव्हर्मेंटाचे हें दिता टाउन प्लॅनिंग डिपार्टमेंटाचे अगेन्स्ट कित्याक दिता बिकॉज इट्स नॉट सस्टेनेबल ग्रोथ. It is not planned development. So these are issues. I've just come here. One way, I can never say no to Father Kingley. It is a respected institution in my constituency. They can call me any time in the night. Like that, you can call me at 2 o'clock to push a car. I will come. One. Two, I've come because this is the youth parliament and I've come here to provoke you all to think. And I don't want you all to speak and get prizes, but believe in what you think. And speak in such a way that they will be forced to give you a prize. And he also comes from a movement which is not post 2014 movement. He is there in social life. His wife was my vice president when I became the Youth Congress president in 1997. So they come from a history. They Khadaigath, Konkani आणि गोंय म्हणटा कितें तें तांकां खबर आहा. सो डिसेंटींग वॉयसीस म्हणटा ते जितले आसा तेच लोकशायेची ती धरतले तेच असलो यूथ पार्लमेंट यशस्वी करतले आनी ते करपा खातीर डोंट एग्री विथ एवरीथिंग दॅट दे टेल यू. समटायम्स थिंक एंड आफ्टर यू थिंक एंड यू आर कन्विन्स्ड स्पीक दॅट. डोंट गेट स्कॅर्ड ऑफ एवरीवन. थँक यू व्हेरी मच. ऑल द व्हेरी बेस्ट.
Thank you, sir, for speaking with such conviction. We commend you for your courage to speak your heart out and also for your enthusiasm towards the Viksit Bharat. As a token of our gratitude, I would like to request the director to present a memento to our chief guest. A memento to our guest of honor. A memento to the Deputy Director of Nehru Yuva Kendra, Shri Kalidas Gadwal. Thank you, Father. We sincerely appreciate our judges for graciously accepting the role of evaluating this event. We would also like to present them with a memento. Ms. Nelly Rodriguez. Mr. Basil Fernandez. Father Austin Fernandez. Ms. Diana Fernandez. And Mr. Kishan Mangeshkar. Thank you, Father. Professor Satish Kavakar will now propose the vote of thanks.
Chief guest of today's function, Shri Vijay Sardesai, Honorable MLA of Fatorda Constituency. Guest of honor, Shri Damodar Shirodkar, Chairperson of Margao Municipal Council, Father Kinley Cruz, other dignitaries, on and off the days, judges, print and electronic media, colleagues, and my dear students. On behalf of DVC, the Nodal Institute, to carry out Viksit Bharat program at South Goa, I take this opportunity to thank Shri Vijay Sardesai for gracing this occasion and also enlightening us with his words. Thanks to Shri Damodar Shirodkar for gracing this occasion and also addressing this gathering. A word of gratitude to Shri Kalidas Gatwad for his support and for continuous monitoring this, and for every time when we called him, he was quick enough to respond to our calls. Thank you to Shri Piyush Desai. Thanks to Father Kinley Cruz, our director, who has helped us and for his constant guidance. We also thank our judges who are going to spare their time for continuous 2 days for accepting this invitation. Thanks to our principal, Dr. Neena Panandikar, for her support. Thanks to all the program officers of South Goa colleges for motivating the students to upload their videos, and also youth students for participating in this event. Thanks to our own Professor Harrison Kotta for being with me throughout this organizing this activity. Thanks to Professor Shruti Zamle, Professor Chetan Gaonkar, Professor Nadia Barasho for their help. Thanks to Romeo de Cruz and Aloysius Baptista for their help in organizing this particular program. I also thank to NYK Nehru Yuva Kendra Goa and NSS Goa unit staff for their help. Special thanks to all the NSS volunteers of our college. Thank you one and all. Dev Baraguru.
I request all to please stand up for the national anthem. thank you everyone for your presence and wishing you all a wonderful day ahead.
Requesting the participants to kindly remain seated. We'll be starting in just another 10 minutes. The competition. Requesting all the participants to be ready in the hall itself. You can have your snacks and come. You can take your snack box outside, have it and come back inside within 10 minutes. We will be starting. Okay. Thank you very much.
Viksit Bharat.